I built a video game, my first video game, in 1 week while having a full-time job, working out, taking care of my girlfriend, meeting friends. This is how I did it. To everyone new to the channel, welcome. My name is Luis. Of course, Life of Luis should be there. Luis, of course there is. I am that one. And today I'm gonna speak a little bit about my experience, and this is gonna be like a first devlog kind of thing. I don't have a big game now to show, but I want to record my process while I grow and I create a game and I find maybe the game that I want to have as my principal game and then put 5 years of my life on that one. But because that's a big commitment, I think it's good to have different projects, right? Anyway, this is just the beginning, devlog 0, let's go. I began by learning a little bit of Python. For that, I'm learning a little bit in the course 100 days of Python, something like this, because I know that these bases of Python are going to help me not only with video game creation, but also with AI. That is something that is really interesting for me. And I'm going to speak about how I used AI also to create this video game super fast. So let's wait until that part. Now, learning Python was fun, and I could put more time into learning only Python, but I really want to do as a hobby now video games and create video games and experiences and learn all these parts of music experience, transitions, animation. Anyway, I think this is a really intense and exciting world. I always loved video games for a long time, and also talk to people. That's why I'm creating also this community, talk to people about these video games. So it's really interesting, right? But the first step is to learn a little bit of coding, Python. I learned a little bit of that, and then I found Godot. Godot is one of the best game engines, I will say right now, especially low entry people that are wanting to learn this as a hobby. It's also good. It's free, it's not really big on memory, and it's really flexible. Great games that I love, for example, Dome Keeper was done in Godot. I think that game was the trigger for me to get Godot and start learning it. Of course, like everyone, I followed the first tutorials for Godot. Beckley channel, I don't know which one, but I will leave it here. Great way to start. You put there an hour or two to learn the basics, and then you just start to put your ideas and search online like Stack Overflow. Now, after that knowledge, how did I create a video game in less than a week while having a full life still? Before answering the question, let's watch that game in action. And I'm sorry because maybe I'm overselling it. It's not really a video game. It's more like a program that could be fun maybe for some people, hopefully. But let's see. Let's run the game. It's in itch.io if you want to follow me. There it is, Life of Luis. You will see the projects that you upload, and the music should be okay now. Let me put it a little bit lower maybe. Okay, because for me it's kind of loud. Starting screen. Band name generator. So the project was about combining a couple of strings or names and create another one with those names, right? Basic. That was my first project, I think, on Python, where I felt like I did really well, and I wanted to translate that into a game. So Godot is here, that's why. So you just have, and let's start the game. I will put the music again so you can listen to it. There you are. You put two things, enter your city. Berlin is my city. Enter your pet's name. I don't have a pet now, but let's say my previous. Create the name of my band. Your fused band name is Pexi. That's the name of my band, and that's the whole game. Sound off. What you see took me 1 week of 2 hours, something like this every day when I had the chance. And I learned so much by doing this little project that I will continue to do little by little different projects about different things that I learned on Python. The other one, and you saw that I have another one there, I want to do another video about it, but it was more challenging, and I think it's even better now than before. So let's get into the game. What did I do in this game? I created this screen right here. It was done by AI, Comfy UI, using the model Flux. I maybe don't need to get so deep into this now, but it's something that is really interesting for me. If you want me to make a video about it, let me know and I can do that, no problem. But that took me to learn a long time, like months of learning how to do these images. And now, because I know how to do that, it took me half an hour to create this band creator title name with the background. I also created this button, which is like a secret button, the start one. And then I created These ones were part of Godot. As you can see, they are really different than the other image, let's say. But this one also works. So when you click start, you move from another scene, and then I have another image done by Comfy UI with Flux. And then I also have in here music done with, and it's called, this have it here, AI. Pretty cool page. It's a really interesting tool to do creation of music and I think sound effects. No, that's 11 Labs. Sound effects also, and that's for the next project. Having the tools of AI takes you to the next level quickly. You don't need to learn now image generation or you to create images and your art. You don't have to create your own music. And I know that maybe in a later stage, when you have a project that is much more serious, it's not so good. You need some people that are more professional to do all this for you. But for now, when you are learning and developing something temporary and little projects like this, AI is gonna save you a long time, so you get feedback quicker and then you move to the next project. Easy peasy. That's what I did. And then I code everything behind screen myself in Godot, and now I have a quick game where you can also, for example, see the credits here, learn how to do this little box with some movement so you can see all the information. This is what I did and what I learned: development learning, UI and graphics, audio and effects, blah blah blah. Now I know it's not maybe the most cool video game, but it's the first video game I created. And I'm really happy, really proud about it. And I will keep on doing this just because I think I'm becoming addicted. And I think it's something that as a hobby is giving me much more to explore inside the world now of video games, AI and everything. I mean, my childhood were video games, my adulthood is also video games. So it's really fun to be able to create them. Let me know if you're interested in any of the details I spoke about in this video. Is AI, game development, how to manage the times to create something on your free time. And if it's interesting for you, let me know. I wait for your comments down below, and I see you in the next Devblog. Thank you so much and have a great rest of the afternoon. I need to go back to my real life job, so see ya.